They told us the game was immortal, that the throne would always find a worthy heir. From Magic and Bird to Jordan, from Jordan to Kobe, and from Kobe to LeBron James. For 4 decades, the NBA has been an empire built on unbroken succession. But today, the king looks mortal, the clock is running down, and the entire league is facing an unprecedented cultural crisis that threatens the foundation of its $10 billion empire. This is not about one player leaving. This is about a league that has lost its ability to create its own ruler. What makes a king? It's not just the 4 rings or the MVP trophies, it's the fire. Jordan was the assassin, Kobe was the Mamba. LeBron was the relentless villain who made every opposing city hate him. They were polarizing figures who drove ratings, sold sneakers and forced conversation. They were the center of the world's attention.
Well, the message is always to go out there and dominate. There's no let up. Once the game starts and once the practice begins, you're in that mode. Everything's a game 7. When you approach every practice, every game with that kind of mentality, it bleeds into the rest of the guys. And then the rest of the unit has that same approach, that same intensity, but it starts at the top.
The modern NBA has traded that polarization for buddy-buddy player empowerment. They've built a league of great talent who all respect each other, but the business, the $76 billion deal, requires conflict. The system created the most talented league ever, but it killed the single most important cultural commodity, the polarizing monarch.
The face of the league used to be something that players wanted to be, right? Because it was an honor, because he got cheers.
And it was more money.
It's like the Pope, right? When there's a new Pope, everyone gathers around to see who's gonna be, and you cheer. Today, you're not cheering that person. That person is sitting in a glass house while everyone actually has rocks now.
So, who sits on the throne? The league is an open audition, and every candidate has a fatal flaw that prevents them from being king. There is Nikola Jokic, the reluctant emperor. He is the best player alive, but he actively shuns the spotlight. He's too authentic for the corporate machine. A king must rule the culture, not just the court. And Jokic refuses to play the game.
Giannis is close, but the only one who definitively is Joker. Joker's as good as Dr. J. Like, they're neck and neck at the very least, right? But Joker has no interest in it whatsoever. Just none.
And it's also just, like I said, Tim Duncan. I mean, you can't get better accolades than Duncan, essentially, and he was never the face of the league.
There is Luka Doncic, the sorcerer, a global superstar, a wizard with the ball. But the truth is, the American-centric media machine that built Jordan and LeBron has historically struggled to fully elevate an international star to the required level of domestic cultural deity.
The answer is, can he be? Yes. Is it one title that will get him there? That's what I'm not certain about. You have to capture the imagination of basketball fans. But this, and this is where I think Shady and I are going to get into a disagreement. Based on the way the NBA has operated to this point, I would say no, he can't, because he's not an American. And we've always had Americans as the face because we've always embraced the NBA and basketball in general as our sport.
And there is Victor Wembanyama, the prophecy. He is the future.
The future of the NBA resides in San Antonio. If he can stay healthy, Victor Wembanyama has the personality and the game and the ability to draw eyeballs that will change the face and change the balance of power in the league. He is the future.
But the crisis is now. The league needs a face to anchor the next decade of deals. They can't afford to wait 5 years for a king to grow up. The void is immediate.
The energy around Wemby is going to be just as important. He is going to be otherworldly, obviously. And if it's not, it don't even have to be 40. Like, if it's 28 strong, he's still going to pose so many problems for defenses. But when I look at this young group, I think the time, to Vinny's point, the time of, oh, they're too young.
The $10 billion truth is that people who run the league know they have no king. So they changed the game. If you can't replace the individual, you sell the systemic conflict. Look at the league's moves. the in-season tournament. It's a brilliant manufactured event designed to create high-stakes rivalry that no individual star is creating naturally.
Players are probably going to hate this. Obviously can't speak for them because I don't know, but you saw Jamal Murray has already come out. To give an honest opinion about this, I just don't know because there's not enough information.
Not a ton of info.
What 8 teams is it going to be? But at the end of the day, I think we have to be careful because obviously I think with the success of the play-in, a lot of fandemonium, a lot of people loved it, a lot of energy, probably generated a lot of money. But at the same time, I mean, at the cost of the players, you know, how many things are you going to continue to do that the players really don't like?
The media fragmentation. The new $76 billion deal is split between 3 broadcasters: Amazon, ESPN, and NBC. They are diversifying the revenue risk because they can't rely on one player to deliver for a single partner anymore. The league is becoming its own star. It's an empire without an emperor, substituting personality with spectacle. And while the money is flowing today, the cultural erosion is real. Because when the biggest star is the league's logo, the human connection is lost.
No one's going to touch it. So since no one's going to touch it, there's no point of arguing about who's the next one, right? So because this was pristine and created out of happiness, out of joy. When you think about Michael Jordan, you smile. Like, yes, MJ.
And Magic.
MJ. And Magic.
Bird.
And Bird. Okay. Now, right? You named 3.
But okay,
How about LeBron?
yes. So we don't.
How about
smile.
Kevin Durant?
How about him?
How about Tatum?
Hold on.
Right? There's no smiling. What the first thing it is, he went to the finals 10 times and lost 6. Kevin Durant, he left to his thing. All you think is negativity on these 3 GOATs.
The problem is solved by the fans. The crown is earned through debate, passion, and conversation. We've outlined the candidates and their flaws, but who truly has the fire, the controversy, and the ambition to fix the $10 billion problem? Right now, tell me in the comments, who is the next king of the NBA? If you want to understand the cultural shift that killed the polarizing superstar and led to this current void, click here to watch my doc on why the NBA lost its soul, the death of rivalries.